Will, can I get your... I tell you what, they carry on from your Lions fans. Will, your thoughts initially on that team?
I think the interesting selection for me is the Jake Gordon at number 9. I think he hasn't played a lot of rugby, but I think, in all fairness to Jake, I think he's been Joe's go-to guy for the last 12 months, and he has performed really well. It'd just be interesting to see how he goes in terms of finding his rhythm again, not having played for a while. But one thing I do know about Jake is he very much fits the style of rugby that Joe wants to play. He's very good in terms of his core roles and responsibilities, his pass, his kicking game, and his game management. So it'll be interesting to see how he fits in. But based on past experience and history, I think he'll do a good job.
There's a few things there, isn't there? Of course, Tom Liner confirmed, as we expected the last couple of days. That's still a big choice between him and Ben Donaldson. I think our understanding, of course, is Rob Valentini injured and Langy Gleeson not 100%. Will Skelton not quite 100%. So it's quite a mobile locking pair there with Frost and Williams. They can run out a game, that's for sure. The biggest cheer we heard during that was Fraser McWright got a big cheer and Harry Wilson as captain. So I think the Queensland crowd are happy with the back row. Ikitau and Suaalii, if they play well, then the Wallabies are a chance.
Can I ask you this, Shory? So Nick Champion-Krepney, who gets a chance to debut on Saturday night, has gone over and played with Castres in France. Am I saying that right? Castres. You know the French top 14 inside out. You still live in the south of France. How tough a competition is that week to week, that top 14, and how much better a player are you having had experienced it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a seriously tough competition, not just from a game-to-game perspective, but it's a marathon, like it's properly a marathon. And then you add to that the travel between matches, which is always on a bus practically, so you're travelling across. This is where I get this, want and desire to travel across countries.
He was looking for the TGV. He couldn't
yeah,
find
exactly.
one
He couldn't find a TGV. No, it's a serious comp, and it's probably the best comp in the world at the moment. So if he's come out of that, he'll be vastly more experienced.
I'd say also, I think having played in top 14, I think it's more closer to what Test rugby is as well. With the pragmatism and the way that they play the game. They focus a lot on territory, set piece, taking points. And so I think that in itself will prepare him pretty well for his Test debut as well.
Especially for the world that de Crespigny lives in. Forward play, set piece, collision, breakdown. Definitely top 14 will stand him in good stead.
Let's talk Suaalii. Let me get your take on him as a man from the north, where we saw him beat England in beautiful style late last year with the Wallabies.
I mean, a supreme athlete and all the skill set to go with it. An exceptional talent. I mean, outside of him and Slipper and Harry Potter, and I think I only recognise Harry Potter from the film, I didn't know too much about this Wallaby team, but no, he's a world talent.
I'd say the key for someone like him is being able to create time and space for him. I think if we rely too much on him and just give him the ball early and try to make him do things and create things, it'll be a difficult night for him. But if we can have other guys within the attacking structure and the attacking system doing their jobs and creating time and space for him, then he can bring a bit of that magic, the offload game, the ability to beat defenders and create space for guys around him as well.
How big is the bench going to be on Saturday night?
Well, it's going to be huge. I think that's been the theme of the 5 tour matches on Australian soil, is that when the provincial teams have really started to waver, that's when the high cap experience of the Lions come on, and that elastic's broken on the scoreboard. A huge amount of responsibility for the guys that can come on. There's quality there, and guys that can really make a difference. Take McDermott. I think he's been outstanding every time he's had little cameos in games. We saw one early against England at Twickenham. We saw him put pace into the game a bit against Fiji. He'll be important. I think so much of it for the Wallaby backline is what the forwards do. It's a really simple game, especially at this highest of high levels. If the forwards do their job, provide a platform, win collisions and speed of ball, then the Wallabies have a backline that can do some damage.
Are you not surprised that James O'Connor didn't make at least a bench spot?
I think they probably want to give him a bit of time. He has not been in a Wallaby environment, does not know one call, came in on Saturday, got split in the eye, trained a bit. But I think just a little bit of patience, because don't forget, I would have thought it was a 50-50 decision between Tom Liner and Ben Donaldson. So I think maybe the fact that Donaldson can cover 15 as well, that probably helps you on the bench. I wouldn't be surprised to see James O'Connor maybe next week.
Will, I wanted to hit you up around what it is to play at Suncorp. So there's plenty